Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Once again, we back with another Talking Facts. It's your boy Chuck Wick Ills, aka Charles Brown. I got a question. You good? Good. Alright, man. Are you keeping up? Are you keeping score? Are you paying attention to what's going on out here in these streets? We got another man in distress. Another rapper down. I don't know what to call. I don't know how to call it, man. But your boy 21 Savage, out of nowhere, all of a sudden, the ICE agents bust in on him, told him, well, he already knew he was a citizen of the United Kingdom of the UK, and he had overstayed his visa. I think the reports are saying that he came here in '05, something like that, and I think the visa expired in like a year later. He came here when he was 13. So I'm like, yo, this dude been here since '05, something around that time. It's 2019, and your boy just now getting picked up from some shit. He has been arrested before for felonies before, for charges, and he has never been told he is an illegal immigrant. He's never been pulled into an ICE office. He's never been approached by ICE agents as far as we know. So why all of a sudden on February the 1st, 2nd, whatever day it was, ICE runs down on 21 Savage at the worst time possible. He just got his first hit record on Billboard. I think it's called I Am, I Was, something like that. This is his first. He just dropped a video with J. Cole, the A Lot video. This dude was rolling, balling. He was pretty much everywhere. This dude was, I mean, he was in his bag right now. I guess, he was doing everything right. He was making the right connections. He was staying out of trouble. He was doing the exact opposite of Tekashi 6ix9ine, the literal exact opposite. He wasn't beefing. I think the last time this dude even got into any kind of beef, I think that was with the 22 Savage dude, and I don't even think that went nowhere. It may have been another, like, back and forth on Twitter. I know he used to get a lot of back and forths on Instagram, but other than that, like, real beef, no, we didn't see a lot of that. So what happened, man? What happened to your boy 21 Savage, Amber Rose's ex? Dude, I wonder what she got to say about all this. But Amber Rose's ex. It's sad, man. It's like some Slick Rick. Remember when they had Slick Rick and they told him Slick Rick was a illegal immigrant? He's from the UK. They had Slick Rick in jail for a while. I think well, Slick Rick he went to jail for murder, and then they was going to deport him when he finished his sentence. But a whole petition and all this and that, yada, yada, yada. A lot of rich people, like on some Meek Mill shit, came to his defense, and lo and behold, Slick Rick was not deported. He's still here. But they talking about 21 Savage will be deported by the end of the week, and he will be banned from returning. Banned from returning, ever. This dude been living in Atlanta since he got here. This dude grew up in Atlanta. This dude reps Atlanta. He talks like he's from Atlanta. He does not talk British. And you're throwing this dude right back overseas to a place he's never been. I mean, not that he's never been there, but he hasn't been there. And what we talking? What's that? 14 years? Am I bugging? I don't know, something like that. But your boy getting put out of here. Now my question is why? How do you go from one of the biggest rap stars? I want to say right now his name ringing bells in top 10. Top 15 hip-hop artists right now, regardless of what you think of his music. He's doing easily top 10 most popular rappers right now, just based on what he's done musically, based on his social media imprint, based on the collabs he's done. He just got that J. Cole collab. This dude's on top of the world. The Amber Rose thing took him to another level. So it's just like, what's going on? Why now? Why now? Well, I'm gonna tell you my theory. I got two theories. And I think they both right. But that's just me. I think they both right. So my theory with this, I think my first theory is, and I know for a fact this is right, but it's just a theory. I can't prove it or not prove it. 21 Savage went on a rant on Instagram. All of this has to do with the Instagram, in my opinion. He went on a rant about Tekashi 6ix9ine is a rat. He never said his name, but everyone knew who he was talking about. He kept saying, you a rat, you a rat, you a rat. Like really, really harsh, really meant that. It was like coming from his soul. He's like, I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money you got. You telling you a rat. Da, da, da. Like he was just feeling it. Everybody was retweeting it. Everybody was agreeing to comment, blah, blah, blah. Now you got to think, this one of the top, like I said, 15 most popular artists in the world right now, especially out of America. And he's on social media blasting another rat that's in an open case, blasting another artist, calling him a rat that's in an open federal case. He has an open case that he is currently pleading guilty in and giving information about an open case against other guys that they're still looking for. They're still looking for his man. I think Booga or Buddha or whatever his name, Kuda, whatever the dude name, they looking for according to what I'm seeing on social media, whatever. So this dude is putting out a bunch of information. Now the last thing they need to do, in my opinion, is have this dude out here talking crazy about this case, steering it one way or the other. But I think my first theory is, I think just like they did with who did the fans swarm down on? It was, I think when Meek Mill was beefing with Drake, the fans swarmed down and started pointing out stuff to the feds. Somebody called, it happened like 2 or 3 times when an artist was beefing or talking junk about another person, the fans swooped in. I think it happened to Daz Dillinger when he was on Instagram Live laughing at 6ix9ine. I think some Suge's, not, I ain't gonna say fans, but some people went in and said, bro, he's smoking weed on the outskirts of Georgia. Weed is illegal. Why y'all ain't doing nothing? It's a fact that they said fans pointed that out. Just like when XXX was murdered and the fans went and found some dude's social media and said, that looked like the guy, that looked like the mask, that looked like the car, everything. They pointed him out. By the time, within 15 minutes, the entire social media was on this dude's page calling him a murderer. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like these fans these days, they not playing around. They're not playing around. They swatting people, sending SWAT teams to your house. They sending feds to your house on charges. It was another, I think some YouTuber, they sent feds to him on some pedophile accusation. It's just, and I think that can't turn out to be true, but that's not here nor there. So I think my first theory is one of these fans of Tekashi 6ix9ine, believe it or not, this dude still has millions of fans. Even at this moment of everyone calling him a rat, a snitch, this dude still has millions of fans, millions. There is no, his fan base might have even went up actually, because for one, they don't care about snitching these days. That's not a thing that, you know what I'm saying? That's not something that's gonna bother these kids. They're looking at like, oh, they tried to murder him. He has no loyalty to them. So to them, that's not snitching. He's self-preservation. So he still has millions of fans. And literally, no sooner that 21 Savage put this video up, calling this guy a rat on repeat, we hear, I want to say, I don't know if it was 24 hours or 48 hours, that he has been detained as a UK citizen and will be deported. So, like I said, my first theory is that it's one of his, not one, but many of his fans were like, they probably did some digging, because these dudes they do digging. Trust me, they'll go into the court records, because all that stuff is open knowledge. All they needed was his name. And they'll go into it and figure out, they dug everything up, dug up his birth certificate. They got a picture of that online right now, of his British birth certificate. They went and did that, put all that up. And you know, all of that's online, and now this dude, all his information's out there. He knew he's from UK. He knew that. But I never heard this dude not once rap about, I don't listen to all his music, but I never heard him make a song about that. I never heard him make a verse about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Which he's not opposed to. He's here legally. You understand? But at the end of the day, it never was even touched upon that this dude could possibly not be from anywhere but Atlanta, ATL. He's rapping ATL hard. So these dudes, when they get mad, what I'm saying is when these fans get mad, they go digging, bro. They go digging. I can't. It's escaping me right now. Some rapper got arrested immediately right after he was dissing one of these emo rappers. Immediately after he went online dissing them, he was charged with something and locked up. And they said that the fans of that rapper went into this guy's past and realized he had a warrant or something, and they alert the police. These guys ain't playing, bro. They're not playing around. So I think that was what happened because ICE wasn't looking for him. This dude is this dude is a rap star. He's been arrested several times. They're not looking for him. This dude is like a Hebrew name or something. They're not looking for him. But somebody put them on to him. And my other theory is even with the fan, even if the fans didn't do it, which I'm 100% some fan of this dude went and dug up his past and passed that on the ICE. They do vicious stuff like that. I think my other theory is, and if that one is not correct, I'm 100% with this other one, is that the feds cannot have this guy out here screaming on this Tekashi 6ix9ine with this open case, calling him a rat on repeat. They can't have that. They went, as soon as they saw it, they were like, well, who is this guy? What do we got on him? We need him. We need this guy stopped right now. Because the simple fact, in my opinion, this is an open case with several defendants. And some of them they haven't even caught yet. So no one thinks snitching is cool. But if you, I ain't gonna say no one, but if you got, now you got 21 Savage of a particular level of fame and influence online screaming, I don't care who you are, you a rat, you a rat. If you got a potential witness out there, I mean, let's be real. If they got a potential witness out there who's on the bubble, you know what I'm saying? He hasn't come forth yet, but you got 21 Savage, like one of his favorite artists, screaming that you a rat. I don't care. You get no respect. Your credibility out here. Just basically saying pretty much anyone that's going to talk to the cops is done out here. I think if I'm a fair with an open case, hoping that people tell me this and that, and I got 21 Savage going online making all this noise, this viral movement of don't talk to the Fed. That's basically what it is. It's basically discouraging witnesses from coming forth, that's what it is. I think these dudes saw that video and was like, oh no, what do we got on this guy? We need to shut this up right now. Because that's what happened to Tekashi. Tekashi got too loud. He got too noisy. He was hollering this text, my gangster, suck my dick, all this stuff. It got too crazy. And these guys was like, all right, enough of it. But they weren't even looking, they was already looking at, he was looking at Treyway a year or two before this guy, I think 3 years, before he even joined them. Probably if he wasn't making so much noise, he probably wouldn't even be in the indictment. He probably wouldn't even have been in the indictment because he only got there a year ago. They've been watching him for 3 years. But he got so loud and he was screaming Treyway so much. And he was screaming, test my gangster, and we do this, we do that, da-da-da. And he's on video ordering hits and all. It just got ridiculous. So these guys are like, bro, all right, let's just, all right, we're going to simmer this down because for one, the message he's sending is horrible. It is really horrible. A lot of these kids are watching this. Who knows how many of them went and got a tat on their face and they dyed their head. Like, who knows? You know what I'm saying? It's already weirdos, crazy kids already. Then you got this guy jumping out here with tats all over his body, with rainbow hair, and he's screaming on everybody. He don't care about nothing. What do you think that precedent is setting, especially for a law enforcement agent who's trying to keep the peace out here? You know what I'm saying? He public enemy number one. They ain't give that dude a year. They ain't give him a year of that. They did not give him a year. They rolled on him like, yo, we got him. And they knew he was going to snitch because he only been there a year. He don't know these guys like that, and these guys was turning on him. So they knew he's the one they're going to press. He got the most to lose, and he got the most money. So they know, look, this dude, he pretty much, he rather have his nails and feet done. He ain't trying to be in this prison. You know what I'm saying? So they knew that they had him. So they went and got him like they did, and now they got the picture of, they got the picture of Tekashi 6ix9ine. They blurred his face out, but they got KFC and some Hawaiian punch on the table while he in front of him. They got some Kentucky Fried Chicken on. He sitting at a desk talking to him, and they done gave the boy some chicken, some mashed potatoes. It's looking crazy out here, bro. It's looking real crazy. I don't know, man. I'm just like, in my opinion, man, I'm thinking this dude got caught up in something way bigger than him, and I think these feds trying to keep this case. They on some Robert Mueller right now, bro. They trying to keep everything in house. Little stuff is getting out, but they not trying to have all this noise. And when you up there doing a whole lot of noise, see, like academics is, he can talk about it because he been talking about it, but he ain't saying nothing that's not public knowledge. He's not steering young people one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people talking, but they not steering people one way or the other, and they don't have the stature of this 21 Savage dude. I think his stature made them look at him really quickly, and they came down on him really quickly. Why would you all of a sudden in 2019, now he got to go? And I get it that, you know, it's just this immigration push or whatever, but why would they look at him? They ain't looked at him before. He already been arrested on felony charges, done been in and out. They never looked at him before. I'm telling you, bro. So the question, my question is, did 21 Savage, did he get locked up for Tekashi 6ix9ine? And I don't mean for him. I mean for talking negatively about him in a public eye, such a big fashion. This guy the number one snitch in America right now. Literally the number one snitch in America. I can't think of nobody bigger than this dude. You know what I'm saying? You got to go back plenty of years for a dude with this kind of, you know what I'm saying, visibility that's whistling. You know what I'm saying? So this is a big deal, bro. And I don't think you can really play with this kind of thing. I don't think you can play with it. And I think that everybody that stick their nose in this they're gonna be under review. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be under review. And I think this dude, 21 Savage, stuck his nose in it. He ain't have nothing to do with it at all. I don't know what made him wake up that morning and all of a sudden he gotta spread this message of what, you know, what he feeling. I get it that you feel away, but some stuff ain't none of your business. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, like, some stuff ain't none of your business. Some stuff just don't speak on that. You saw Meek Mill, he tweeted something, but it was short. He left it alone. He didn't say dude's name, and he moved on with his life. He did not harp on it or call him all this crazy. He wasn't no rat emojis, I don't think. So he didn't step in that. He said one tweet, like, how this dude, you know what I'm saying? He was like, when I came home, everybody saying he was solid. He was like, how? And that was it. He left it alone. But this dude, Savage, went on a rampage. And it's like, this is my thing, though. This is my thing. I don't know if 21, I think him and 21 had a little thing. It wasn't much. I don't think it went nowhere because this dude had something to say about everybody. I think they had a little, you know what I'm saying, a little back and forth, but it wasn't serious. So my thing is, why all of a sudden this dude got to get it? You know what I'm saying? You make a whole video blog about this dude out of nowhere. I don't get it, man. It just don't make no sense. It just silly to me for you to stick your nose in that. Now you're looking at lifetime banishment. You know what I'm saying? If it's me and I'm the last thing I want is the feds to be watching me. Why would I be discussing a Fed case on camera? It doesn't make any sense. Like, I know everybody think it's funny and, you know, it's a joke, and this guy, that's an open federal case, bro. That's an open federal case. If I'm trying to keep my nose clean, I know I'm not from here. I'm on an expired visa for like how many years? Why in the world would I be discussing an open federal case? That's like discussing the freaking Russia probe. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and you here legally, but you screaming on somebody. Like, it don't make no sense. It doesn't make no sense to draw those eyes to you. So that's what I believe. I think this dude is a backlash of what his own mouth started. I think this is a backlash. And yeah, I feel bad for him, you know what I'm saying? But we can't cry for this. This dude got millions of dollars. He gonna set up in the UK, and he gonna start putting out records over there. He gonna start working with them artists. He'll be all right. They like pray for 21 Savage. What we praying for? I mean, I get it, but I mean, what we praying for? Like, dude's all right. It's messed up, and he don't. Who wants to go somewhere they ain't never been for the rest of their life? I don't think the band gonna last. I think that he got enough money, and he got enough people vested in him. That label gonna swoop in. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. You ain't seen the last of him, so you relax. He not. I have yet to see somebody get sent to the UK forever. So calm down. You people praying and this and that, and y'all messed up with that Demi Lovato. I don't understand that. Like this girl, y'all went and ripped this girl apart. She done deleted her Twitter because she retweeted one meme for 21 Savage. Man, Black Twitter, y'all gotta grow up, man. Y'all gotta grow up, man. It was funny until she laughed. Y'all gotta grow up, man. So that's my humble opinion. My two theories. I'm sure sooner or later, one of them theories gonna come to fruition. Hit me up. Let me know that I'm right when I'm right. Go in the comments. Let's discuss it. Whatever. My name is Chuck Wick Ills, a.k.a. Charles Brown. I see you on the flip side. Thank you for watching Talking Facts. I got some more joints coming up. That's crazy. It's a lot going on out here. I'm really, really I'm in shock. This year, the last couple 6 months has been really, really weird. And on that note, I'm going to catch y'all on the flip. Peace.